President Park had an excellent visit to Washington, D.C. a few weeks back. I had the pleasure and honor of participating in a number of the events connected with the visit, and I came away deeply impressed with the way the visit was managed on the U.S. side, but also, by the way, the visit was managed on the Korean side. And I was particularly impressed by the way President Park managed her speeches, her remarks, her various interactions, both on the substantive front, but also on the symbolic front. I think this was a real step forward in U.S. ROK relations. On one particular front, I was very comforted because it was clear that the two presidents clicked. The chemistry was extremely good. Just in advance of her visit to Washington, I did an interview with a reporter, and he said, "What's the most important thing that could come out of this summit meeting between the two presidents? Is it coordination on Korea? Is it Japan? Is it China?" I said, "The most important thing is the personal relationship that the two presidents will form, or not form, as the case may be." And I came away from this summit very impressed at the way the two presidents connected. There's clearly a tremendous sense of admiration between the two. There's one photograph in particular that was on the front page of the New York Times showing the two presidents seated next to each other in the Oval Office. And that photograph really said it all. If you take a look at that photo, I think it was on the second day of the visit, it really says it all about the level of connectivity between the two. President Park's remarks were uniformly excellent. Her speech to the joint session of Congress, if you have not seen it, is really a must-read. It's a very eloquent, very thoughtful set of remarks. And it's very clear that she is a leader, a woman of tremendous vision and foresight. And both her vision for the bilateral relationship, relations with North Korea, and for the region at large came through very, very clearly in that set of remarks and others that she delivered. So overall, I think the visit certainly reinforced the considerable strength of the U.S. ROK alliance. Got the relationship between the two countries and the two presidents off to a very good start. And she came across personally as a very calm and thoughtful leader, and someone who was able, very unusually, to mix both firmness and vision. In her visit, the issue of her relations with the North came up as we all expected it would, and she emphasized her effort to try to reestablish dialogue with North Korea under the rubric of her trust politique effort to reach out to the North. That, as I think Mark alluded to, had inspired some hope that relations with North Korea would get back on a more positive track. Those hopes, unfortunately, have been very quickly and somewhat predictably dashed.